Multiplying decimals with number chips, the Thanksgiving version. This is a digital lesson. It's a lot of fun for the students on how to multiply decimals. So it starts explaining to the students what they need to do with the decimal points before they multiply. And then there's a couple slides where it gives examples. So here you want to move that decimal point all the way to the right. Here you're only moving one decimal point one place. And then you multiply as if they were whole numbers, and then you have to move decimal point back one place to the left in your answer. Here's another example. This is if you're moving decimal point twice, or two different numbers, two places to the right. So in your answer, you will have to move it back two places to the left. So students are going to start on slide 5, and they're going to be moving these colorful chips into the correct place when they multiply. So every slide has all of the numbers the students need. They get a little bit more difficult and longer as we get through the lesson. So if they get to the end of a slide and the numbers aren't working, then they know they've made an error and they need to go back and check. So the first one's pretty simple. We just start with our top number and how many places do we have to move the decimal point to the right? That would be 2. So they type in a 2. Here they're moving the decimal point one place to the right, and that means they've moved a total of 3 places to the right. Now we're going to multiply. Now to move these chips, they just click and hold on the edge, and then they can move it wherever they like. So 4 times 3 is 12. So I'm going to move the 2 here. I'm going to carry a 1. So 3 times 9 is 27, plus 1 is 28. I'm going to carry a 2. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 2 is 17. Okay, so I've done my multiplication as if they were just whole numbers. Now, since I moved my decimal point 3 places to the right, I've got to move 3 places back to the left. 1, 2, 3, and that's where the decimal point goes in my answer. So the students have several of these to solve. They get a little bit longer and more difficult as they go. And again, they have all of the numbers they need on every slide. Now, in every slide also, there's a yellow heart in the upper right-hand corner with a letter in it. That's going to help them solve the riddle on the very last slide. So they've got several problems to solve. When they get down to the last slide, they get a Thanksgiving riddle, and they're going to solve it by finding these products. So these should be products from any of the slides, previous slides. So they're going to go back, find the slide with this product, and then they're going to get the letter from the yellow heart, and they're going to type it in here. So once they get all of these letters in, it will solve the riddle. If you feel scared on Halloween and jolly at Christmas, what do you feel on Thanksgiving? So that is a digital lesson, multiplying decimals with number chips, Thanksgiving version.